Welcome back to another Canon Quick Shot, a quick review of a non-comic book or superhero movie. I'm your host, Terry, and today I'm looking at The Post, directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep, and it is an Oscar spotlight. So first off, I am recovering from some illness, so please forgive me as I'm going to try to fight through. But I saw The Post today. Of course, most of the people that follow the Oscar-type movies, this is one of the bigger ones that had a lot of buzz coming into the year. Even before that, just when it was announced that you had Streep, Hanks, and Spielberg teaming up, and then the matter that the movie tackles, which is the press trying to fight for their ability to hold the government accountable. So all that sounds amazing, sounds like a slam dunk. Movie wasn't that great for me. I really feel like this movie suffered very early on for the first 30 minutes or so, where I thought it was just incredibly sloppy. And I know that sounds like blasphemy talking about Spielberg being sloppy, but it was just, the movie wasn't put together well for me. And it was at a point I was so bored. There were so many people that they threw at you. I couldn't remember who was who. And there was so many different things going on at once. It was like, okay, what is the story here? And then as we get to more than the middle, when we get like straight into the third act, then it's finally coming together. It's starting to make sense. There's a story and there's a movie there, and there's a great movie there, but they unfortunately don't tap into that movie the whole time, and they don't cover all the aspects that movie really could have gotten into. And so for that was really disappointing. On top of that, the story or the movie kind of focused on a bunch of different things and not really going deep into any one. On top of that, you had performances that I thought were pretty good. Like, I know we were having this hyped up as, Hanks and Streep are going to sweep the Oscars, but that's certainly not going to be the case. Because I just felt like they didn't give them enough room to really take over those performances. The movie was seriously all over the place. So I mean, there's things I like I said, the whole story, the real life story, of course, and everything with Nixon, and the whole theme of the government lying and the press trying to tell the truth. All that's good. And I do appreciate that they go into the business part of the newspapers and the business part of people making these decisions, and really not painting it as, hey, we're good and they're pure evil. Everybody's doing it for self-interest on some level, but there's moral stakes that gotta mean more. And so I do appreciate that from the movie. As far as Oscar chances, I personally wouldn't give this a Best Picture nomination. I wouldn't give Streep a nomination. I wouldn't give Hanks a nomination. There's a few, and I would have to look into their names, that I thought really were like better than Hanks and Streep, but their parts were so small I would never say that they deserve to get a nomination for it. And then the movie's so sloppy, there's no way I would give Spielberg a nomination. Now, as far as what it's saying and how that relates to us currently and how that's going to influence votes, that's definitely going to be there. So I think it might get love, but I don't think it deserves any, to be honest with you. I just thought it was an okay movie. Speaking of, my grade is a 77 out of 100. The ending was really, 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 really good, but it wasn't enough to save the rest of the movie for me. So 77 out of 100, C+, almost a B movie. And yeah, so go to the comment section. Let me know if you've seen The Post. What's your thoughts, comments, thumbs up, subscribe. And if you heard it here, it's official canon.